Today I'm going to show you how to set up and share a properly formatted document using your Google Drive. To get started, you need to go to your Internet Explorer bar or your Safari bar or to Google and just put in Google Drive. And this will be the first thing that comes up, the Google Drive. If you haven't signed in yet at this point, you'll have to. And just put in your Lake Flyers Google account information. It's really important that you use the Lake Flyers one. If you use a personal one, it will go into my trash folder and or into my junk folder, and I won't be able to grade it. So make sure that you're using your Lake Flyers account information here. So click on Google Drive, and it'll bring up all of the documents that you have created, in this case that I've created. So click the Create button, and this will give you a plethora of options. You can choose to create a document, a PowerPoint presentation, an Excel spreadsheet, a Google survey, or a drawing like in Paint. So today we're going to do a document because all of the documents that you share with me this year or that you have to write for me or assign for me must be done in a certain format. And that format is either APA or MLA. And whether you're doing it in APA whether you're writing a paper in APA or in MLA format, they have to have a 1-inch margin, Times New Roman font, 12-point font, and they must be double spaced. So I'm going to show you how to set that up. Google Documents default page setup is to have a 1-inch margin all around. If for some reason you're in a class or you have some more creative liberties with an assignment, you can change this here by clicking on File and Page Setup. Then we need to change our font to Times New Roman. And like I said, if you have some more creative liberties with an assignment, you can change your font, but for any papers, you have to use Times New Roman. It's a standard font that you will use all through college and possibly grad school. So make sure that you get very friendly with the font Times New Roman. Then it needs to be a 12-point size. And then you need to click over this little arrow up and down line spacing box and drop that down to double. So your paper should be formatted in 1-inch margin, Times New Roman, 12-point font, double spaced. Now we're going to set up the heading. You need to have your first and last name, the class that you're in, your class period, and the name of the assignment. From here, you will only return one time. Hit your enter button once. Then go up to the alignment bar and click center. The title should not be bolded, italicized, change your color, underline. It should be the exact same as this. So I'm going to put in a clever title here. And I'm going to click the return button or the enter button one time. Then I need to go back up, click the left align button, and I want to click the tab or push the tab button one time. You should not space to get over to your tabs. It should just align up right here using the tab key. If you don't know where your tab key is, let me know, but for the most part it's on the left hand side of the keyboard 3 letters down or 3 buttons down. So let's see. I can't spell my own name. So this is what your paper should look like when you turn it in. I would like you to include a page number at the top. So to do that, click Insert, Page Number, and just hover, don't click yet. Then it'll take you over to top of page or bottom of the page. Doesn't matter to me which one you choose. This is just a little bit helpful for me to see what page you're on and how many pages you've written, and it's just good standard practice. Okay, so this is what your paper should look like. Once you're finished with this formatting and once you're finished with your entire paper and you've proofread it, which is very important to proofread it. If you see a red squiggly line, right click on it and fix it. If your periods are out in the middle here, you will lose points. So make sure you proofread your papers before you send them to me. Next, you're going to click File, and you're going to rename your document. Right now it's saved as untitled document, and as you're creating your papers, actually, it's kind of blank right now, but it says all changes saved in Drive. Google automatically saves everything that you do, which is really handy, so you don't have to worry about losing anything, but it's going to save it as an untitled document. So you need to click File and go down to Rename Document, and we're going to change this to Paper Setup. Click OK, and now your paper has been changed to this. Please don't send me any untitled documents. Then you're going to go over here and click Share, and you can choose to give me just the link, or you can choose to invite people, which would be me. But first you have to click Who has access. You need to change this, and you can put it to people at Lake with the link, Lake local schools, or specific people. It's up to you, but it can't be private. So it would probably be easier just to do Lake local schools, and you need to change this to Can Comment. Make sure that it only says Can Comment. Do not click Can Edit, only Can Comment. Click Save, and down here you can put in Tanya Schallwecker. If you do this, it'll automatically pop up my email address for you. Okay. Then you can do notify people via email, and if you'd like, you can paste the item itself right into the email, and then you click Send. Better put in a email address that works. And change that again to Can Comment, and click Send. Okay. Are you sure that you want to do this? Click Yes, and click Done. And now you've saved your paper with me. I will use this to add comments along the sides here, and your final grade will also be put into your document and of course onto PowerSchool. So if you have any questions on how to do this, just refer back to either this video, or if you go to the class website, there's a printed document that you can download and have next to you when you're writing your papers. Good luck!